1, 2, is this on?
From mentioning things they're not supposed to talk about, to exposing overused tropes, wrestlers can break the fourth wall in a variety of different ways.
It's called a promo, kid, and if you want to be the big dog, you're going to have to learn how to do it, so go ahead. See ya, fourth wall!
Today we'll highlight the numerous times talent gave a wink and a nudge to the audience by listing 10 fourth wall breaking moments in WWE.
Oops, I'm breaking the fourth wall.
After WCW closed and until around 2022 when Triple H took over creative, it was incredibly rare for WWE to ever mention another wrestling promotion.
Then I will walk on someone else's television show and keep doing this, brother.
This was intentional, as on TV, WWE was meant to be in its own bubble, where no other company existed essentially. Despite this, there were some times that other companies were hinted at.
You know what, we appreciate you being here and, being all in.
He can't fire me. He will buy that pissant company just to fire you again.
You've been protected by the Shield. Hell, you almost ruined Seth Rollins. You ran Dean Ambrose out of WWE. You've had...
After nearly 40 years, the great Sting has retired from professional wrestling. Thanks for the memories. Congratulations to Sting.
Absolutely epic match last night.
I'm an executive vice president. Apparently, if you put executive vice president in front of anybody's name, they feel important.
There's no way that 10,000 people would pay to see me and my buddy's little indie show.
Every single day that you were gone, you and your little friends, you tried to tear down what I was building here.
You ran away, you started a company and a promotion that you couldn't get over in.
For this section, we're focusing on times that were actually mentioned by name.
Maybe I'll go defend it in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Maybe I'll go back to Ring of Honor. Hey, Colt Cabana, how you doing?
Come see me, Ring of Honor! All right!
TNA is better than WWE. Well, then why are you calling our show retard? Call TNA show, if they have one, which I doubt. I think it airs Sunday night at 4 a.m. in Japan. TNA sucks, says someone. That's good.
Kid Cash! Mr. TNA, total non-stop attitude!
I'm the only reason for some total non-stop action.
Well,
after by the way...
My tag team division is full, but I hear that TNA is hiring.
Quite frankly, you could ask me anything. You could have asked me about AEW. Hey, Sammy, hey, so...
Booker, that's Ethan Page! Wasn't he in AEW?
Whoa. Trick.
He also quit New Japan Pro Wrestling. You quit Ring of Honor. This man right here helped start up a company, and you quit it too.
Actual illusion is when a performer's past works are made light of during a different scripted role.
This dude must be your barber.
In wrestling, this breaks the fourth wall during instances where a wrestler's past characters are mentioned.
That's more painful than having to be Simon Dean on national TV.
Also know that The Fiend is Bray Wyatt, is Husky Harris is a guy in a mask.
For example, Kane's previous gimmicks as the Christmas Creature and Isaac Yankem DDS.
A monster who wears a red mask, covers himself in fire, and gets real and easy around the holidays or trips to the dentist. He looked like some kind of Christmas creature.
A long time ago, there was a guy here in the WWE by the name of Isaac Yankem DDS. He was a dentist. He would have matched up well against Snitsky. Would have been a great contest.
He resembles a current superstar. Do you think he's related to Kane at all? There's a lot of life.
I wasn't going to go there.
That guy doesn't look very familiar.
Another type of example is when real life matters that also aren't meant to be canon in WWE are brought up on television, like in the case of Triple H, who from 2002 to 2009 wasn't supposed to still be married to Stephanie McMahon on WWE TV, despite the two having legitimately tied the knot during this time.
I see you for what you truly are, a no good lying bitch. It's over.
Signing those divorce papers today was one of the hardest things I have ever had to do.
Wait, would you please stop? Oh. What happened with Michael Jackson today is nothing compared to what I got away with when I was making out with your wife behind your back.
Everybody made out with my ex-wife, so what?
However, there were a few occasions where them still being together was hinted at on WWE programming.
Just be careful, okay?
the first public photo of the newest member of the McMahon family. She looks familiar, but I just can't seem to put my finger on it.
Hey, Steph.
That I embarrassed you.
All right, Steph, see you at home. Oh, I mean, your brother's a gnome.
Marrying the boss to get ahead in business?
Who thinks up that kind of stuff?
In a similar vein to our previous entry, mentioning a wrestler's real name smashes down the fourth wall.
Daniel Bryan might be done, but Bryan Danielson, God knows what's gonna happen to him.
And so I say to you, Dwayne.
Please, whoa, please. Terry, don't do this to me, man.
It's usually done in feuds that hit on issues rooted in reality, thus further blurring the lines and adding a more true-to-life element to the story.
You know, Undertaker, Mark, I'm standing in the ring right here. There's one more thing, Mark. It's about time you got brought down to reality.
What I do see is a broken down old man named Mark Calloway.
AJ Styles. Or should I say, Alan Jones.
I was involved in a 6-year relationship with Amy Dumas, better known as Lita.
Adam, you've been married and divorced multiple times before you were 30 years old. I think that speaks volumes right there.
Get you to sign this contract.
Oh my God, listen to yourself, Sean.
Roman Reigns is nothing more than a lazy stooge named Joe.
They're the ones who hold you up, just like me and Mox did in the Shield. The Usos are your pedestal.
I'm not here as the American Dream tonight. I'm here as Virgil Runnels, and I want the McMahons to hear what I got to say.
What's going on? Huh?
Paul? Paul? Oh, please, Paul, don't hurt him.
Oh, you okay? Paul, you all right? Okay? Don't move. Jesus Christ, don't move.
This is right, Phil, right? I can call you Phil, right?
Phil, what the hell are you doing, Phil? What are you doing?
Right now, this isn't CM Punk talking to Triple H. This is Phil Brooks talking to Paul Levesque.
Although sometimes a talent's real name can also be said by accident.
Is IRS here? Mr. Rotundo. Hello, Mr. Rotundo, can you hear us?
Kevin Nash, you're like a Neanderthal.
Did you hear that, McMahon? Kevin Nash?
Yeah.
You know who that is?
No!
It says he's going to end the career of Cody Runnels before it gets started here tonight. Over the barricade with Alexa Bliss.
Where is she? Where is Lexi? Where is Lexi?
My girl Nikki B here definitely has the glow.
Aw, Trent, it's so sweet.
It's true.
Have the Intercontinental Champion as their LeBron James. It's actually exactly what I am. By Devon Dudley.
Come to think of it, Stu, you would have fit in great with your lumberjack shirt from last week for this matchup.
My name is Wade, first of all.
Whatever.
Come on, Stu, do it. I don't think I've got enough rhythm. I've got to be honest with you.
Riley, you just whine. And Joe,
horrible.
Michael, you'll be a star in no time.
I talked to Nia Jackson. She had a lot to say on the teammate between her and Tamina. Sorry.
Remy, you shouldn't worry about getting pins.
Insider terms are used by wrestlers behind the scenes to break down the nuts and bolts of the business, so it's a nice peek behind the curtain for fans whenever these terms crop up on screen.
You think when I would come out to these arenas as a good guy, as a baby face, and they would boo me unmercifully.
I even told you it wouldn't be long before you became a huge baby face. What's a baby face?
The game with a heel, the heel of that boot. That's a heel for a heel, isn't it?
I could increase my work rate. I could add to the 5 moves of doom, or maybe let my heel persona shine through. I got it. How about a little heel turn? You audibly hear those people so desperately wanting me to change the content of my character. Maybe a little heel turn.
Howard Finkel is a big mark for Chris Jericho, and you're a big mark for Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And also, we have on the panel with us tonight the man who the internet wrestling marks used to make headlines.
That Vince McMahon has got marvelous Mark Merrill wrestling a jobber. A jobber always loses.
Don't sit out here and kayfabe like an idiot. Come on, Rock. What? Kayfabe? Oh, shut your mouth.
At WrestleMania, I put an end to your dreams and I bury Daniel Bryan.
The WWE under Vince McMahon famously had a host of banned words that weren't allowed to be used by any talent on TV. However, they would still slip through from time to time.
Beat the very best wrestlers. Superstars. Superstars, sure. Superstar wrestlers, whatever it may be.
Okay, we may end up in the local medical facility.
Because I want the title shot you promised me.
Universal Championship belt. It's a title. A belt holds up your pants.
Each WWE show has its own format and script, something the kayfabe audience doesn't exactly need to know, but yet this has been referenced on television on a few occasions.
Go to WWE, dial 86946, and vote for
WWEshop.com.
Usually in instances where the wrestlers acknowledge that promos are scripted and written out ahead of time.
Listen to this, Rock. I want you to get your TV writers that write all your comedy stick for you and get them to write you a eulogy.
Rock's fans know that he writes all of his material, but The Rock just did quickly write something real fast. The Phenom who claims to be from hell. Come on down so The Rock could check your candy ass in to the SmackDown Hotel.
DX promo. You're not in the show until the short segment.
We have to take the shine off the shining stars. I didn't write that because
I think Rock has something written on his wrist. Just like I don't need my notes for my promo on my wrist.
Set balls on you, brother. Please set balls.
He has an entourage of his little goons. He's got Brian. You saw his picture on The Tonight Show, the guy who writes all of his jokes.
Did John Cena write that promo for you, huh? Are you gonna say the same stuff?
WWE tends to have a lot of recurring and often overused tropes, stuff that is considered commonplace and rarely called out for what it is, so it usually makes for a fun moment whenever talent expose such cliches by either mentioning them directly or by simply doing the opposite of what typically happens in a similar situation.
This is the biggest WWE cliche I've ever seen. This is the staple cliche. This is a contract signing. They always end in a Pier 6 brawl. I mean, when's the last time we had one of these contract signings that didn't end in some sort of horrible physical calamity?
What are you talking about? Hey.
We all know how this is going to end anyway.
You guys ever notice that every time somebody comes down that ramp for Monday Night Raw, they just get a microphone and talk about what happened last week? You know what? Tonight, I am going to do the exact same thing, because I'm a little bit upset about what happened last week.
Last week, we said your name, then your music hit, you came out. That makes sense. But this isn't how things work, okay? What do you think? This is the Wild West? You can just hit your music and come out without anybody saying your name? No, that doesn't make sense. You gotta wait for somebody to call you out before you come out. What the hell is this? No, they broke the rules.
Every time we ban somebody from ringside or we ban somebody from the arena, they always show up. Can we not afford good security?
There needs to be some other steps.
We are a billion-dollar company.
Are you guys real security? So I could have sworn you were rosebuds last week.
I would so much rather be bald than have them pipe in fake crowd noise for my matches because nobody cares.
I always thought they were pumping in that noise. I didn't realize how loud it actually was when you were out here.
I'm gonna vent for a second. What we just saw happens in every Rumble match, and it drives me up a wall. If somebody's in the process of getting eliminated, why would you go and try to eliminate the person who's trying to eliminate the other person?
Well, because it's stupid. Well, you're trying to, I guess, add to your record, right? Or
no, it's about WrestleMania.
The only reason you were WWE champion for a year is because Triple H didn't want to work Tuesday.
The last few days have been a bit of a blur, and they all rolled into one. I mean, it still feels like it's Tuesday to me today.
Like how wrestlers never look at the Titantron, despite it showing replays and typically presenting a full view of where the opponent could be in the ring.
Maybe he did hurt his knee.
And he didn't hurt his knee. He's watching Eddie's antics in the Tron.
I might try to take advantage. Oh, look out!
Whoa! There's a giant TV screen right there. I can see it from a mile away.
Logan Paul making an escape back underneath the ring, but
Next, we have some more moments that are considered to be fourth wall breaks that fit into a number of different categories.
Nash would love to deliver this one, but Goldberg did your ass back in the ring. But it is, I'm thinking Goldberg was supposed to go up for the jackknife.
Randy Orton.
Including by bringing up and showing things the viewers aren't usually meant to see or know about.
Triple H, wait a minute. Hey, you were a bad guy. I was a good guy. Good guy. That's...
I'm not going to go on a profanity-ridden tirade. You don't need a 7-second delay, Kevin. I'm not going to show my genitalia.
What's going on, man? You're not going to talk to me now? Go to commercial. Go.
Oh! Oh, it's gonna crush the Rock! No, don't pit him, but no!
Shotzi locks Aaliyah and a camera operator in the women's locker room. She's unbelievable.
This wasn't scheduled. No one told me about this. Well, there's cameras in here. It'd be kind of weird if there were cameras in the locker room if we didn't have an interview.
Historically, in WWE, it was not common to see a wrestler look or talk directly into the camera. This was something WCW utilized far more.
Now, Buck Bagwell and Joe Gomez in the next matchup here on WCW Monday Nitro.
But over time, we'd see it happen in WWE more regularly.
He's out here trying to steal.
Right back at you, HBK.
Resulting in some funny and interesting moments.
You stay here. I want this camera here. All right.
Okay.
I want this camera to document everything that we're going to do.
Been here for minutes. Minutes, come on.
And I'm sick of all of you, my GM, sitting there criticizing me, calling me the coward. I'm the one here day in and day out in that wrestling ring, beating people up.
And I was getting ready to quit. Now I got a shot for the Intercontinental title. Wow!
At 275 pounds, the Goldberg! 275!
For our last two sections, we'll look at wrestlers who are particularly good at talking directly to the camera, but each in different ways, starting with John Cena, whose entrance was unique in that he could be seen speaking directly to the viewer at home.
The world is about to be shook up. The remix never gets old. And it will faze me. The remix is not going to faze me. Can you tell I'm excited? I can hit you right here.
As well as the cameraman Stu.
I feel real good today, man. New York's favorite son. They love me here, Stu. They love me. Let's do it, Stu. See you say, Stu. Let's go to work. Stu. Let's go to work. Let's go to work, Stu. Let's go to work, Stu. Stu, let's go to work, Daddy. It's been too long, Stu. I missed you, man.
It was always fun to hear what John would say as he shared a nice moment with those watching around the world.
Let him hate. I dropped their whole
John Cena.
I'm still hot. Knock your shell off. Go. This doesn't sound as good as the Paul Heyman remix, but it's gonna do. I love you. That means the world to me. Let's go to work.
During the period with no fans in attendance, Roman Reigns' speaking ability excelled, as he talked trash to his opponents and to the people watching on TV.
Got a lot of responsibility. Get your ass down. When I got it, you don't get out. You feel me?
Yeah, Brian.
This vice grip right here. Oh yeah, that's DB style. Yeah, that's DB style. Tell the whole world that I am the head of the table, the tribal chief, the boss.
I got him.
We're gonna teach him a lesson tonight. I'm squeezing the life out of him. My arm is extra big. Movie executives, Hollywood, I apologize, but I'm gonna hurt this man. It's not gonna be good.
Oh, that's Randy Orton right there. That's Randy Orton.
That's that little back, Randy.
Allowed to ad-lib and free from the handcuffs of scripted generic babyface promos, Reigns was able to shine, becoming a great tribal heel, all while the viewing audience got a front row experience of his new and vastly improved character.
You there, sitting at home, acknowledge me. I'm the head of the table. I'm the tribal chief, your tribal chief. I'm gonna make it personal, because it's always been personal.
I'm tired of
of being humble. I'm tired of letting people think they got a chance.
This is what the bloodline does. Runs this business. As long as I want it, it's mine. This whole industry, this whole business runs off of me.
Now if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out a similar video of 10 of the most repeated wrestling tropes and cliches. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.